Hi, good morning all. I would like to explain why I'm here because I work in Telefonica. But today I'm here in behalf of an agreement that we have with Intel. I would like to thanks to my colleague that she spoke before that we are not alone. We can do the things that we do alone. So we do all the things with our partners. And Intel is a partner of Telefonica. I would like to introduce that I think that all you know every numbers that Gartner or the big studies makes about IoT. Everybody speaks or spokes or have written about a million and thousands of benefits. Maybe it will be right, maybe it will be wrong, but that's a fact that the 85% of devices aren't connected to internet yet. So there's a huge opportunity still there. The cost of sensors goes around, rise down twice, and the cost of data or processing goes down 60 times in a couple of years. We are working with Intel and Telefonica, as Manuela said before, in different studies, in different areas. We are working in energy, efficiency energy. We are working also in smart cities, but we base on other partners to develop the devices needed for this concept. We also work in transportation, fleet management. We are also making solutions for retail, and at the end of this presentation I will give you an example of two success cases that we developed in this year, I mean in the past 6 months. We in Movilforum, I'm going to explain what is Movilforum. Movilforum is the Partner Solutions Programs of Telefonica. We are focused in trying to develop solutions with our partners and go to our clients, to our big customers in Telefonica together with these kind of solutions. Movilforum was born in Telefonica in 2000. It's about 16 years that we are working on it. 16 years that we support. We are working on many places on around the world. We have Movilforum in LATAM also. This is about 100 partners that collaborate with Telefonica, that we develop all these kind of solutions and try to present that to the group, the main group of Telefonica. We make the solutions or try to find solutions based on mobility, M2M and IoT, of course. Also, now we are looking for partners that could have solutions about big data and security, and we have a 2 million social media impact per year about in business cases. We support what the benefits of Movilforum. Okay, we help our partners in technical solutions, innovations. We help our partners in their developments, as I'm going to present to Intel. We help Intel and the companies that use this technology to develop their solutions and their prototyping. We would like to catch the opportunities that are on the market that the big companies have, and have an agreement with them in order to collaborate and to go together to our big customers of Telefonica. And of course, we support the brand of our partners. It's like the things I'm doing right now, because one of our big partners is Intel nowadays. There's a lot of kind of solutions in all of these verticals. We work in IoT, especially with Galileo and Edison. And our company Telefonica, we don't produce or we don't manufacture at all. We are looking for these partnerships with companies that could use the technology of other companies and try to build together devices that could help us to build new solutions. As Manuela says, in the smart cities, there is a lot of needs that we are looking for also. There is a need that if you want to connect some lighting, the traffic lights, or wherever you can imagine, in Telefonica we don't manufacture, so we base on Intel and the partners of Intel to try to look for a solution to sell to our councils, to our customers, and also this happens in kinds of M2M solutions. Most of all in, for example, smart cities or rural environment, and I'm just looking because an old friend of mine is sitting here that was in the sales force management of Telefonica, and he knows that it's very hard to sell these kind of solutions to our customers, and we need the help of another companies to make a great solutions, because we figure out that we can be alone as Telefonica. We need to build new things because there's a lot of opportunities. And about there's many of the partners that we're working with them now. It's not all of them, but I think that's very representative because there's a lot of companies of different kinds, because most of them works on M2M or mobility processes. There's a lot of big companies also. You can see many devices or many companies here. And why Intel? What is Intel? All right. Intel. This is the development stack of products of Intel. Intel has a lot of products that could help your developments, that could help from rapid and fast prototype to goes to concept solutions, and then to make it quick as possible to go to the development or deployment phase or deployment states. There's examples of Intel Edison that is one of the last chipsets that Intel is operative and works. And also Galileo, all of them are compatible with Arduino or Arduino 2, if you are technicians. All the stacks of development products have the libraries to develop in C, C++, Java, WinRiver. It's based on Linux. It makes the development phase as quick as possible. All the most of IoT solutions, the first phase is to evaluate the needs. The second phase is to develop that comes with a quick development product, and the third one is to deployment. But most of the common IoT product has the same problem, is how to make it to grow this or to scale to a big solution. Because when you make a solution of hardware, how can you to deploy to many customers? How you can to sell it in a bigger scale? Most of the IoT solution has the same problem. What Intel has is a solution based on Intel Edison that makes you easy to make these kind of things, because you can put your development phase be as quick as possible and resolve these problems and try to focus on the scale problem. That is the most common issue of all IoT problems or all IoT products. Intel Edison is also compatible with Arduino Uno, and that makes that all the sensors that you have over Arduino are Intel. You can use it, so you can find it in anywhere. You can buy it in electronic shops, so it's easy that you can develop the phase concept or develop this phase before try to sell your products. And why Movilforum and Intel? So, what are we doing here? What are we working on? The main objective is encourage the solutions of both companies, trying to present the products and makes the companies use the Intel's solutions, so the Intel technical products, and provide a participation by Telefonica. We are looking for solutions, and Intel is looking for technology. So we are looking together for solutions based on Intel technology. The last year, we made 6 different workshops on 12 days in 5 different cities. It was almost 300 assistants. There were different workshops in these cities. We were looking for technical solutions, and we make a partnership with all these companies, trying to get the best solutions in Spain, around different countries, around different communities. And as a success case, I have one video of Adlib. No, abajo a la izquierda.
Adlib is a team of musicians and engineers that is developing a system so that guitarists can directly play in a simple, reliable, and comfortable way. How does it work? A guitarist has to dance. Typically you have 8 pedals, 6 pedals, 10 pedals. You have to be pressing pedals constantly, and you look like an octopus up there on stage. With a single footstep, you can configure the pedals you want. Distortion pedals, effect pedals, whatever. Then you avoid having to dance between pedals, which greatly simplifies the labor. Right now we're developing La Cosa, which is the first product of its kind that will include Intel Edison. In December we won the Edison Challenge and have cut long development times as planned. In November of last year, we started using Intel Edison. Intel Edison has been key in development of our product. La Cosa has several differences from the competition. The first being the comfort, power, quality, reliability, and ease of integration. It has its own power source, has switching effects, and also has a tuning display and MIDI. Everything's integrated with Intel Edison, which gives us a lot of power and absolute reliability. It also incorporates a Wi-Fi interface. You can configure it with your mobile phone, your tablet, or your PC, thanks to Intel Edison, which has an integrated Wi-Fi access point. It helps save us from using an external communications unit. We started in San Fernando in September 2013. Currently, we are being accelerated in the crowd working space at Cubo through Andalusia Open Future. We made it away with the musician himself and set up his own equipment in the most intuitive and comfortable way possible. We give him reliability so that he knows he won't fail at any time and can get on stage and play like the big stars would.
All right. right, thank you. It's in English because they asked me to make the presentation in English. But as you can record, they are civilian of Seville Spanish guys. So they was working on La Cosa, as they call it, on September of 2013. But in November, we were working with these guys, with Intel Edison. We saw them, the Intel Edison facilities. And just in 2 months, they had La Cosa ready, and they won a prize from Red.es. And a couple of months ago, they are going to sell it, first of all, in Germany. They trying to have the product in just a couple of months. When they discovered Intel Edison, in a couple of months they were able to finish their prototypes, testing, and goes to the market. As I said, it's very easy and very simple to use Intel's technology. And to finalize my presentation, I would like to end with a success case of Telefonica and Intel that is just happening right now. Is the project Global Rider. Global Rider is the first hyper-connected motorbike that is going to round the world. One of our colleagues in Telefonica, it has 3 months to round the world alone in an hyper-connected motorbike. All the technology base is on Intel, and of course in many partners of Movilforum also. I have my last video that could explain. I'm sorry, it's not in English. Okay, if you want to follow this project, you have the webpage there. It's a social project because we are collecting funds to help the Hospital Puerta de Hierro for investigate solutions for disease in children. So now he's living in Italy and is going to round the world in the next 75 years because it begins on Friday. That's the kind of things that I would like to do with all of our partners and also try to get business together. So thank you and see you around.